traveling to the new world. So Leo signs, I saw a pilgrim hat when I felt the energy behind your cards. There's a sense of pioneering and leaving a life behind, an old life behind. That's the 10 of Swords. And going to a new place, brand new life, new circumstances, maybe new people. Some aspect of your life, part of it you're leaving behind, kind of like the old world. You know, the pilgrims, they had to give up a whole lot to come to America, right? That's the 10 of Swords. That's what you had to give up. And then what you gain is something new. It's not as grandiose. It might not be built already. It might be a seed, but it's also brand new, and it's something that you get to grow from the ground up. So that's the direction that you guys are headed. Now, the other thing I also saw when I picked up the energy behind your cards was a cart, but with wheels on it. So like a moving cart. I know it's kind of generic, but I'm getting chariot vibes. You know, I'm getting moving vibes, like shifting objects from one position to another. And maybe that's part of what's going on with you guys. Maybe you guys are physically moving. Maybe you guys are adjusting, like moving your, let's say your office, you know, you're moving your office from one side of the building to the other side of the building. And in a sense, you're giving up something. You're giving up your office, let's say, to go to a different department where you don't even have an office. You got a cubicle instead, right? You give up something to gain something else. And there is a sense of moving from one place to the other. We're going to dig a little bit deeper into this. On the bottom, we have 4 of Wands reversed. Again, it's that sense of giving up, leaving a nice situation that was comfortable, that was, that gave us a sense of home for a while. But it no longer does, or, you know, for whatever reason, we're leaving it behind. I think it's by choice, but let's pull more cards and find out. Tell me more about what's going on with Leos, please. What else is going on with Leos? Tell me more. All right, so the cards that came out are the Hand, the Queen, the Arrow on Target, the Staff, and then Saturn. There is a sense here from really more of the bottom cards that you have more control over what you're doing, and it's more hands-on, and also that it's more aligned with your craft. Like if you're changing departments, the department you're changing into is something that you like to do more. It's something that you're good at. It's something that is just more aligned with what you're about. So this new world that you're going to, you actually get to develop your own niche, like your own little comfort area, your own little, there's no other way to say that, niche. If you don't know that word, look it up, because it's both your function and your location, right? It's kind of like your cubicle. It's your cubicle, but it also jives with you. It's like it's decorated perfectly for you. You got all your pictures up, it's your cubicle. So there's a sense of getting to do that rather than, well, maybe being stuck under some king, right? Under some tyrant in the old world, metaphorically speaking. And now with the Hand here, I just think that's saying, you know, hands-on, like you get to participate. You get to participate in a way that, well, you feel like you're a part of something more rather than whatever you had before. Probably not that. All right, let's pull advice and see what we get for advice for you guys regarding the situation. Can I get some advice from Leo? Wow. Like I said, this is your cubicle. We've got on the bottom, we've got 9 of Cups. It's almost like your dream job, or if it's close to it. Even if it's not your dream job, you are a good fit for this job. You're a good fit for this job or this function or this place. It doesn't even have to be a job, or this place or this, whatever this new world is. You're a great fit for it. Now it's interesting because the advice with Judgment is to be loud. It's to be loud about, well, how you feel about your situations. It's to be, and I think it's part of being present, right? Being participating in what's going on around you. It's like be vocal, be present, jump in, join in, give your opinion. That's 3 of Pentacles and Judgment. Don't be afraid to do that, because you get to do that now. You get to do that in this new world that you didn't really get to do before. You get to participate more because you know what you're fucking talking about, because it's your jam. It's your jam. Let's see what we got out of the Oracle cards, then we'll close out your reading. Any last advice here for Leo signs regarding the spread? Any last advice for Leo? First, wow, super interesting. We have Aquarius reversed. That's like, you know, when you are the weirdo, but you find a group of weirdos that all like the same thing, well, guess what? You're no longer a weirdo. Now you're just one of the pack. And that's what you guys end up finding. You end up joining a group of people and finding a department, finding a place where your weirdness it fits in perfectly with the weirdness of everybody around you, and you're just a perfect fit. It's like you're no longer weird by virtue of having found a place where weirdness is common, where everybody's weird, and so you're, you know, it's like it's perfect. Like I said, it's your jam. Wow. On the bottom, we do have Gemini. It's kind of like, again, there's a lot of social activity. Maybe this is part of your new world where you get to just interact with people more. For whatever reason, you get to. And I say get to because it's, like I said, they're good people. The people who you get to interact with in this new phase of your life, Leo signs, are people you want to interact with. That's Gemini with the rope. It's like, people who I actually want to talk to, those are the people that you're finding yourself immersed in. And I think you guys are in for a really good time, a really good phase of your life right now. Maybe starting this week or sometime soon, because this is a weekly reading. But weekly readings can apply for years if something important happens this week, right? So anyway, that's going to be your reading. Leo signs, thank you guys for being here. If you want to support my channel, you can follow the channel, you can subscribe. And if you really want to support me, you can also go to Patreon and check out the stuff I have there. There's some pretty cool stuff, so I'd really appreciate you guys doing that. With that, I'll see you guys next time.